2008 was an eventful year. Rihanna's Disturbia graced the music scene, the stock market plummeted, Barack Obama became the first black prez, and Jeff the Killer came out to play. Oh, great. But of course, we can all sleep easy because Jeff ain't no real boy. But what if he was? Hello and welcome back to Life's Biggest Questions, the channel that likes to cover a multitude of topics. Sure, we ask some genuinely big questions such as, is God real? But we also like to go on a few flights of fancy every now and then, talking about what life would be like if, say, your worst nightmares were a reality. I'm your host Rebecca Felgate, and today I'm asking, what if Jeff the Killer was real? Get out of here, Jeff, you creep. Before we get into this video, I just want to ask you guys to leave this video with a good thumbs up, share it with a buddy you would fight Jeff for, and also, I've heard, for every like, Jeff just stays away from you. So like this video. Thanks. Okay, Jeff, let's talk about Jeff. For those of you who don't know, Jeff comes from a creepypasta story in 2008. What is a creepypasta? It's a horror urban legend that has been copy and pasted around the internet and adapted as readers go on. Let's have a little look at Jeff, shall we? Here he is. Oh, Jeff. Most of you will have seen this picture before, but you may not know it's our mate Jeff. The official story seems to go that Jeff was a bit of a loner, and he had a lot of pent-up rage. He loves his brother Lou, and that seems to be about it. He stabbed some kids for teasing him, but he got away with it. Then, he gets into another fight where he's doused in bleach and lit on fire. As you do. Anyway, his face is horribly burnt, his eyes are blackened, and his mouth, well, it's all kinds of wrong. This seems to be the green light he was waiting for in terms of becoming an all-out killing machine. He kills his mum, he kills his dad, and possibly even his beloved brother. Jeff then creeps kids out around the world, hiding in their cupboards, whispering for them to go to sleep, and then jumping out and attacking them. Stabbity stab stab. If this here Jeff was real, we would have a bit of a problem. There would be a serial killer on the loose. The creepypasta story doesn't specify where geographically Jeff is. However, we can assume from the English language used and the tone that he is somewhere in the United States of America. I go for something like Oregon, but that really is a stab in the dark, pun fully intended. If Jeff the Killer was real, I'd check your cupboards at night. Why don't we just do away with the issues of cupboards altogether? I don't even have a cupboard. I have a rail. Very modern, very IKEA. Take that, Jeff. You try and nestle amongst my clothes unseen. No, no, no. Jeff likes to whisper go to sleep, but what if you just don't go to sleep? In your face, Jeff. I'm actually wide awake, so come at me, bro. Seriously, if Jeff was real, the police would be all over trying to find him. It's not like he could disguise that burnt off face too well. He's pretty recognizable. Sure, Jeff may get a few good kills in before he's caught, but I'm quite positive he would be caught at some point. Also, he lives in frigging America, land of the gun. Sure, some people might not sleep next to their favorite revolver, but with a serial killer on the loose, I would imagine that people might start getting into it. When Jeff came at you with a blade, wouldn't you just shoot him? Jeff could decide to up his game and Uzi up, but the blade seems to be intrinsic to his character, so I doubt it. What if? If we're talking like Jeff isn't already actually alive. There is a video on YouTube called Jeff the Killer Caught on Tape. Now, despite its 1.7 million views and 12,000 thumbs up, there's no evidence of actual Jeff. Phew, what a relief. While Jeff is just a silly internet ghost story told for lols, a modern day Bloody Mary and a kind of Charlie, it turns out that he may have his roots in some actual factual reality. The 4chan Community X discovered the potential origins of Jeff. It seems in 2008, a girl named Katie Robinson was bullied relentlessly and later committed suicide. A post on 4chan from her sister read, "Attention 4chan, yesterday I found my sister in her room crying her eyes out. I asked her why she was feeling down, and she says it was because she's fat. She said that she was being bullied on 4chan, and people were photoshopping her pictures into horrifying things. The post ended by saying, I'm appalled. Take a look at this beautiful picture, because this beautiful woman, my sister, committed suicide last night." On trawling 4chan, some people think that the photoshops that upset Katie so much was one of her in a closet, photoshopped like this. Hello, is this the original Jeff the Killer? It certainly looks very similar. So that could be the origins of Jeff, but if Jeff was actually real, yeah, he may rack up a few kills and sucks to be you if you get in his way, but really, he would be caught and locked up. Or worse, so really, you don't have to worry, but also, he isn't real, so super don't worry, ain't no thing. There's one question answered for you. Bish bash bosh. So guys, what would you do if Jeff the Killer was real? Run? Weep? Kill him with a gun? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, why don't you tell me what murderous fiend you'd like us to discuss next? That just about wraps up this video. Do make sure you leave a thumbs up and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with big answers. I'm your host Rebecca Felgate. I'll catch you in the next video, but for now, stay curious, stay alert, and never ever stop questioning.